Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will talk about the high beam lights in vehicles. High beam lights are designed to help a driver see in the extremely dark conditions. High beams are not only brighter than the default headlights, but they are also aimed higher to give the driver a, a clear view of the entire road ahead and vast shoulders on narrow, rural roads. However, they are also aimed squarely at eye level for oncoming cars, so they are only intended for use when there is no oncoming traffic. Everyone has been nailed by an oncoming car bright at some point in their driving career, but that does not mean they always use them correctly themselves. Every driver has had to drive after the sun goes down. Unfortunately, during those times, you will have a 50% greater chance of getting into an accident. According to the National Highway and Traffic Safety Administration, to further these frightening odds, data taken from the Department of Transportation estimates that 85% of drivers misuse their high beams at some point. The result: dangerous situations that magnify the risks for blinding accidents in poor nighttime visibility collisions. If you are not 100% sure of how to use your high beam headlights, leave them off. Otherwise, you could cause one of the following roadway dangers. When you use your brights in poor weather such as fog or rain, the light can actually reflect off water particles, making it harder to see oncoming traffic, animals, and pedestrians. If you fail to turn your high beams off when cars approach you, the light can temporarily blind the drivers and cause them to survive into traffic. This may include severing into your vehicle. High beams are designed to illuminate further than normal lights. However, if you forget that they are on or you use them on hills and turns, they can cause you to misjudge the distance in front of your vehicle. Not only can this cause delayed braking accidents, but it can also cause intersection and turning collisions. Having your brights on while driving behind someone isn't only rude, but it can also blind, distract an eye, and infuriate him to the point where he may take dangerous and deliberate actions to retaliate. The other driver may slam on his brakes, speed to get away from you, or even confront you just as easily as you could cause an accident by using your brights improperly. You could be the victim of other driver misusing their high beams. If you are seriously injured in a crash caused by bright headlights, you might be able to hold the negligent driver responsible for your losses. High beams are meant to help wide visibility during poorly lit circumstances. However, if you don't know the proper situation in which to use them, or other drivers are ob- obvious to times when they should be using them, tragic accidents can result. Don't allow a simple light bulb to run your future. Be aware of your high beam use and take proper precautions when approaching others who are misusing their headlights to prevent tragic and possibly fatal accidents. Call our Virginia Injury Antonis or fill out our contact. However, lack of awareness among motorists often leads to continued use of using headlights in cities limits. The lack of accurate data that can correlate high beam use of accidents has resulted in most violators being let off with minimal punishment. However, medical experts points out the issues needs to taken about the high beams and misusing of high beams. Every person should use high beams very carefully. Otherwise, it can cause accident for the people who are coming from the front side of you. High beams definitely cause momentary blindness. Any pedestrian crossing the road could get hurt. There is no need to use such lights in cities or in rushy areas where there is a lot of rush. We also should take care of other people. Otherwise, it can cause very dangerous for all people. Head of the World Health Organization Coordinating Center and Chief of the Center for Public Health at Minhans. Accidents at night time count for nearly 33% of all road mishaps. So we should be very careful at the night time while using the highlight beams because wrong use of highlight beams is very dangerous for ourselves and for the others too. If we use highlights beams not in a proper way, it may cause accident and it is very dangerous. So excessive high beam usage forced sedative and advocate residing at the suggestion to cut down on the visual during the night. I cannot be seen anything at the night and sometimes old people drive the car and they cannot see properly at the night. Their eyesight is weak, so we should use highlight beams very carefully. Otherwise, it may cause accident or penalty to the death of the other people. So we should take care of ourselves and we should take care of other people too. Otherwise, we should otherwise भूल क्यों गए? Long reach of the focused beams helps motorists and the patient. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.